Developing this morning, there is a glimmer of hope in the search for a missing submersible near the Titanic. The Canadian Coast Guard has detected a sound, but the problem here, the clock is ticking. And our Kelly Cowan's been following the developments that are happening in the North Atlantic. And man, timeline is less than, what, 24 hours for saving them?
That's right. They are quickly running out of air, at least the expected amount of air that's on that vessel. So time is certainly of the essence. We know that the Coast Guard just tweeted just 20 minutes ago an update saying that 3 more ships, rescue crews, had arrived on scene. And then a somewhat promising sign, first major breakthrough that they've had happened, they announced just last night, I should say, in that they believe that a Canadian aircraft overhead has detected some sort of noise going on. And I'll explain more in just a moment about that noise. But the U.S. Coast Guard has confirmed that they are really pooling all their resources in that area where that noise was located. And it happened to be located within the area where the vessel went missing. So a Canadian military surveillance aircraft detecting what they've described as banging noises, reportedly at 30-minute intervals. So just after midnight, the U.S. Coast Guard confirmed the noise, but what they have not said is exactly what they believe this noise may be. Now, traditionally, missing submarine crews are going to bang on the walls in hopes of rescuers detecting the noise through sonar, and they have some very seasoned divers on board who would absolutely know that technique, banging on the walls every 30 minutes. Now, the Coast Guard says it does have an underwater robot in the area where the noises were detected by the aircraft, but so far its searches have yielded negative results. One of the biggest challenges is the depth that the sub may have already reached. It's in an area of very precarious terrain located some 13,000 feet below the surface, and that's a place where very few vessels are actually able to navigate. Navy search submarines, rescue submarine missions, are limited to just a fraction of that depth, so that's making the retrieval a significant challenge. Not only can they not exactly find it, well, even if they did, it could make it very difficult for them to, in fact, rescue the crew on board. Now, rescuers know that they're in a race against time. They knew that they went out with about 4 days' supply of oxygen for those 5 people on board, and by tomorrow morning, that's when they expect that they might run out of those supplies.
Just a terrible thought. All right, Kelly, thanks.